Okay, Keir, so after the disappointment of Saturday, we've only taken away a point. We come away with all three tonight against an exceptional Roman Glass team. Their position in the table, I think, is a bit of a lie, really. They should be a lot higher up, especially in their recent form. But we dug in really well to get all 3 points. You must be absolutely delighted with that one.
Yeah, tremendous performance. Like you said, Roman Glass, probably the most informed side in the league other than Cribs at the moment. So a one that you're fearing coming up. Not to say that we can't match anyone in our day, but after the disappointment of Saturday, like you said, only picking up a point, I think it was important to bounce straight back with a really good display. And tonight was exceptional and a little bit more like our old self. I think to how many times we've done this last season. 1-0, clean sheet, dug in. And probably over the course of 90 minutes, out-battled them and outworked them, which, as a manager you can be proud of, that you can motivate your players to work harder than the opposition. So that's always pleasing from a management staff perspective. Nothing between the two sides in the game. Both had chances. Seth Locke, their goalkeeper, he's pulled off 3 great saves for Cribs earlier in the season to keep them in the game, and he done the same in the first half with an unbelievable save from close range. Got the goal from the man of the moment at the moment, which is Callum, and and we held on. The biggest test now is to follow up a performance like this with the one on Saturday, and I always say it, and I said it in the change rooms after, and it seems an obvious thing to say that you come away to Roman Glass, one of the most informed sides in the league, absolutely flying, and you grind out 3 points. Don't let yourself down with a display at home that doesn't match this. And I know you can't do it every week because we wouldn't be at this level, and nor the players. But it's really important that we keep the run going. Obviously, we lost to Malvern, and since then, 2 wins and a draw, and through to the next round of the Vaz, who we've got to come back here in a couple of weeks. To face them again, and there's been no tougher opponent for us this year. Very good football inside. Their 4 strikers or 4 attacking players, as good as you're going to come up against in the league. I include Malvern in that as well. So yeah, really happy with the display tonight, and thanks to all the supporters that came up. There's loads of Corsham fans here today. I know I say loads, not like hundreds and hundreds, but to get 30 or 40 fans come up here midweek is massive for our level of football, and it's really appreciated by all the boys.
Obviously, we relied heavily on that goal, but aside from that, our defence and Jeppo in goal did superbly tonight. How important were they to maintain in the 3 points tonight?
Yeah, they up everything that was thrown at them. But saying that, you probably look at how many saves Jeppo actually had to make. First clean sheet, probably hasn't been tested as much as you think coming here midweek, and that's just a credit to how hard the boys worked in front of him, all over the pitch. Today, Neeks, his best game in a Corsham shirt by a country mile, coming back to his old stomping ground, was absolutely tremendous. Dan Demkiff's best performance in a Corsham shirt as well, was a threat all night. Had one cleared off the line. They couldn't handle him all night. Every single time he got the ball, he drove it. Players worked really hard. Callum got another goal. Midfield 3 was superb. Obviously, no Chris in there tonight. Struggling from Saturday. Jenksy is out injured again. Higgs is still injured. So if you took those 3 players out our side last year, we're massively struggling. And this year the squad's just got so much better. And we've improved in all areas of the pitch that you miss those 3 players and it doesn't actually make the side weaker at all, and you could see that with the performance tonight.
I appreciate, obviously, your next focus now is the Lydney game, but thinking forward to the FA Vars game back here, what are your thoughts going into that one now after tonight? It could have gone either way, especially as the game went on. What are your thoughts on that, given just how much you love the FA Vars?
Yeah, and we had a really good result against Keynsham. Be a completely different opponent, but another game on 4G, and like you've seen tonight, it could have gone either way tonight. Both sides had chances, and in a couple of weeks it's probably going to be exactly the same. You see it so many times over the course of the season. If you end up drawing someone in the Vaz in the same league as you, out of the 3 games, very unlikely you're going to beat them 3 times. But we are in good form ourselves. And if we can match that level of performance and get that little bit of luck you need in the cup, then I'm always going to be optimistic about going through. But like you said, we've just got to deal with Lydney first, and then and make sure that we follow up the performance tonight with a really good one Saturday as well.
And lastly, did you have a man of the match for this evening?
The boys that I've mentioned previously, outstanding, back four, really, really good, and Jeppo, but probably not tested to the amount that would warrant one of them becoming man of the match. I'd probably give it to Brandon. Brandon Monday started in there tonight, worked his socks off, 75 minutes, came off. He was great on the football, without the football, led by example. He's a player who's hugely important to me since I've been here. Signed him last year. He comes out the side, he comes in the side just because we try to look after him in a game like tonight. Came in and led by example. Absolutely incredible performance by him, and it sort of epitomised everything that we were about tonight.